Hey, Steven,
Hey, what's up, John?
are you ready?
Am I ready? For what? Oh, yeah.
Well,
Rabble Rousers. Yeah.
and I also got breaking news. I was going to hit
Breaking
you with
news.
breaking news.
All right, lay it on me.
So, Kevin Durant is requesting the Nets either defire Steve Nash or trade me.
Oh, drama. What? Okay.
Dramas, everything we thought, okay, the drama is kind of calming down with the Nets.
Yeah.
And here comes Kevin Durant with the pitching fork, like, trade me or fire Steve Nash.
Steamboat Durant. I just came up with a new nickname. Trademark that. That's me. I got it. Steamboat
Man,
Durant.
it's it's ridiculous what we're seeing.
I feel like that team
And
is a
then
total mess right now. What's going on?
oh, it's a mess with drama. That's what
Yeah.
it is right now. And then you want another drama? I got another one for you.
2 breaking news?
2.
Oh crap.
Bam.
Wow. I wasn't
This is coming. This is coming from Cliff Kingsbury, the head coach of the Cardinals. I just wanted him to know that, hey, this shit ain't easy. He started shaking his head when I'm calling it in there, like, all right, go ahead and run the plays. He's talking about Kyle Murray.
I was about to say he's talking to Murray, so he's talking to Murray is what he's doing publicly.
Pretty much, Kyle Murray is saying I think it's ragging on Cliff Kingsbury. So what he did for one practice, let Kyle Murray call the plays.
Ooh,
And
how'd that
guess
go?
what? It was a shit show.
To be expected, sir. To be expected. Yes. Listen, Murray's good. He's not Tom Brady. He's not. He's definitely not Peyton Manning. Really, one of the few people that I believe that could just doesn't need an offensive coordinator. But you know,
So Kyle Murray reminds me of as playing wise, not as professionally or anything like that, but he kind of reminds me of Tony Romo. He'll get you with a fast start,
yeah,
and kind of die at the end. And that's what Kyle Murray is. He'll
mm.
get you there in the beginning, like, let's go, and then boom, where you go.
Right.
It's like a magic man. He's like he's there and he's gone.
Magic man, magic man. Yeah, but not in a good way. Okay, listen, I've used that term in a good way. Okay, don't you tarnish that term that I use every now and then. You have now tarnished.
I was tarnished it a little bit.
You're like, bam, nope.
All right, now are you ready for topic number 1?
Oh no. See, I still know my Spanish. And I think I said I'd stop doing that, but I did.
Uno más. Uno más.
Uno más. We'd be thrown out of Mexico real quick. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Even New Mexico.
Right. For different reasons, but yes, yeah.
All right. Who is taking the AFC East?
Okay. I had notes. There it is. Obviously the Bills, but I'm gonna say obviously the Bills. Okay. But the Dolphins,
okay,
kind of scary. They I know everyone goes, the Dolphins. I don't know about those guys. It's kind of like no, but they've been showing some good stuff during camp. Obviously, it's camp. It's like saying, "Oh, this guy's gonna be so good because I saw him in camp." Everyone's good in camp, but they got some chances, with their roster, but I still say the Bills.
I agree with it. It would be the Bills. Patriots though could be back on top.
Tell me why.
Could be. These are the guy that the 49ers passed up to should never passed up. Mac Jones. He's a type of player that I'll prove you wrong.
I think,
And he did that last year. And he's gonna do it again in another way.
so. I wouldn't say it's necessarily Mac Jones. It's the whole Mr. Darth Vader. Okay, Mr. Darth Vader, who is the head coach of the goddamn Patriots. He's a mastermind and he's good with his quarterbacks. So I don't know if it's Mac Jones by himself, but with enough training there, he could be the next Darth Vader himself. So we'll see.
I want to say he's Tom Brady, but
maybe a Jimmy Garoppolo.
Maybe better, but
okay.
I love Jimmy G. Don't get me wrong, I love Jimmy G. But look, everybody doubted him when he took over Alabama. He even me, I'll admit that I was like when Tua got hurt and he had to take over for Alabama for a couple of 3 games and stuff that he didn't look the greatest. I'm like, and then so coming the season, I'm like, hey, Alabama might have a shaky year. And then here comes Mac Jones on fire with these throws and smart decision makings and all that stuff. I'm like, he reminded me of Tom Brady in that last year at Alabama.
So you're saying, okay, in so few little words, that Mac Jones is your daddy Mac, is what you're saying. He's your daddy Mac.
He's making that mac and cheese, baby.
Oh, man. All right, what's the next division?
You got the AFC North. Who's taking that?
Okay, let me get there. Okay. I think it's the same kind of toss-up. You want to say Browns, but I kind of think the Browns are still kind of a shit show. Even though they got their big name quarterback, I think they're kind of a shit show. So it's still a toss-up between the Ravens and Bengals, but I'm still going Bengals. I know it's kind of a repeat of last year, but I don't know.
I agree with that division. It's the Bengals division until someone dethrones them.
Right.
Ravens is like they're good, but Lamar Jackson only take you so far. Especially his ability to run and stuff that his passing always has been a little questionable when times of need him to step up. Browns, Watson spends for 6 games so far. He's failing, so we'll see what that goes and stuff that. And then you got the Steelers.
I feel like they're not even in the picture, to be honest with you. I don't even.
So Mitch Trubisky is your starting quarterback.
Right.
He took the Bears to the playoffs twice out of 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
But you're in a division where Joe Burrow's in, Lamar Jackson's in.
Right.
Maybe Deshaun Watson maybe shows that, hey, he hasn't played in a couple years. So it's like, do you trust Deshaun Jackson? And then now they're talking about if this does not get peeled, that the Browns might trade for Jimmy G.
I've heard that one. And even that's still kind of a question. I don't know. I know you're bigger. I know you're higher on Jimmy G than I am, but I still feel like that's a big question. But I don't know.
Will you hire Jimmy G or Jacoby Brissett?
No, that's a valid response, and I would definitely take Jimmy. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I right now I'll probably put Jimmy over Watson right now because since he hasn't played in 2 years and he still has this halo thing going around him, this all these drama. So we don't know how good Watson will really be.
True. Now, but with Jimmy, how well do you think he's going to play with that shoulder injury? How long?
Oh, he's
Let me
gone.
rephrase that. How long will he last with that shoulder injury?
Shoot, he also had to last for 6 games. It's doable for that.
All right, fair enough. To let if let's say the suspension for Watson is 6 games, and Jimmy does come along, I think he can at least get him 6 games. At least. So,
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I I want to say they go undefeated like the first 6 games, but I say about a 4-2 start, maybe a 3-3, but
At least 3-3. Yeah.
at least 3-3. I don't see nothing lower than that.
Yeah.
If Jimmy G is your quarterback till Watson gets in.
Right. Which I think is probably the smartest move for them, but you know.
I agree, but if I was Jimmy G, I'm playing that. I don't go there.
Yeah, I think for Jimmy though, I don't think he has much say on what happens anymore. As much as the Niners try to spin it
No,
like he does, he doesn't have a say. At this point, the Niners
he
are like,
doesn't.
we need to get something back. We need to get something from you. So they'll
I agree.
yeah.
All right, let's go to the AFC South.
So I was there, and then I passed it up, and there we go. All right, I'm ready. So this division is interesting. It's kind of I'm kind of torn between the Colts and the Titans, but at the end of the day, I think I'm going Colts. Even though Titans always surprise me more than I thought they were going to. I mean, they made it to playoffs last year, so but at the same time,
Yeah,
I think it still will be the Colts.
I agree.
Yeah.
Not.
Oh, daggers! You threw
Uh,
them. They're in my chest. Someone get them. I need life support.
so
Was that?
I have
Did we buy that?
I have the Jaguars taking the division.
Ooh. All right.
You got your quarterback now.
Okay.
I people say, oh, he threw a lot of interceptions, but he had a horrible offensive line. They addressed that in the offseason.
Okay.
Defense wasn't the greatest at then and there. They fixed that. Weapon wise, they addressed that.
Okay.
So now, and Urban Myers, he's gone. New fresh start with your young quarterback that was a rookie last year.
Yeah.
So everything is riding with the Jaguars taking the division. And then maybe the Titans and Colts are right there with them because I think this division, except for the Texans, is gonna be open air for this division.
Interesting. I like your approach. You stung me with the underdog, and I must say I'm impressed. Really. So we'll see though. I don't think they're going to go as far as you think they are, but that's just me.
Hey, we're here to agree or disagree.
I object, sir. I object. That's it. That's all I got. Yeah.
I don't care about your whoever the judge
I'm gonna drop the
thing.
gavel. Is that what you're trying to do?
Gavel. There you go. There you
Gavel?
go. I can't even think of the word right now.
Hey, words escape me all the time. I get it. It's all good.
Well, it escaped me and keep on going.
Just you're like you saw it sail out to sea, and you're like, that's not coming back. Nope.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's good times. Good times.
So now we're on the AFC West.
Oh,
I
dude.
say I say the best for the last.
Okay. I'm gonna let you know right now in the AFC, this whole division is like I would be surprised if somehow they all found a way that all four teams got into the playoffs because this is probably the most.
It's a way. There is a way.
This is what I'm saying. This is probably in the AFC on paper. Everything's always on paper. Probably one of the most dangerous divisions in football.
I agree.
I mean, you got the Chiefs. The Chiefs still have a star-studded lineup. Um, the Chargers with Herbert, probably one of the best young quarterbacks in the league.
And he has wide receivers too.
And he's got talent around him. And then the Chargers, and then the Raiders, which I think the Raiders automatically go to the bottom of that list because they're the Raiders. Not talking about talent or anything like that. But I would argue they're the dark horse because of the amount of talent that's on that team this year. I would say the giant question mark is David Carr and if he can pull it through. But with the weapons he has, that's going to be a scary football team. And I know preseason just happened. The preseason game just happened, and it's flipping preseason. But
in the Hall of Fame game.
and the Hall of Fame game. But they look pretty good for preseason. So
They did.
I feel like just because they're the Raiders, they are the dark horse, but they may take this division. If I'm gonna say my safe approach is the Chiefs, but I feel like I'm gonna throw caution to the wind. I'm gonna go with the Raiders. Yeah.
Funny thing, I have the Raiders taking the division as well.
Shut up. I need you to leave. That's what I need you to do.
So, like I said, fresh new face as a coach.
Mm-hmm.
Josh McDaniels had a coach position before and failed miserably.
Mm-hmm.
Went back to New England. Like, please give me my job back. Please give me my job back. I'm not ready for a head coach. And they let him back in. But this is a different story. You have a quarterback. You have wide receivers. You have a decent defense. And you have a somewhat of rushing game. So
and a tight end.
So it's like you cannot mess this up.
Right. I mean,
but somehow Raiders sometimes can mess it up.
that is the plight of the Raiders. Like, God, there's no way they should have lost. They lost it. All right. So that is the most frustrating thing to watch when watching the Raiders. Just like, how did you lose that?
I almost went with the Broncos.
Yeah.
Almost. Because now they have a quarterback, and they almost made the playoff without a quarterback.
Right.
So it's like now it's like you have Russell Wilson, and you have now someone that can throw the ball and throw to your wide receivers.
Right.
Locke wasn't cutting it. Teddy Bridgewater wasn't cutting it last year. So it's like now you have a quarterback.
And following the model that the Broncos tend to win championships with, like Peyton Manning. Hey, there's a great veteran quarterback on the market. Scoop him up, championship. That's how they roll. That's how they've always rolled. And we'll see if it works this time. I'm not holding my breath though, because of the amount of competition that is in this division. I'm not going to hold my breath though. So
I agree with you. It's one of the toughest. Actually, is the toughest division in the NFL because all this quarterback talent. You have one Hall of Fame quarterback, and I'll get that's Russell Wilson.
Yep.
And then you have Patrick Mahomes. Is pretty much a Hall of Fame quarterback.
He'll get there. Yeah.
And then you got Derek Carr, maybe a Hall of Fame,
It
but
depends
I
on how he
doubt
does
it.
this season. I'm not sure. I can't guarantee that one.
And then you got Herbert. He's the new face of the division, like as a, or I say NFL
Right.
wise. Um, so, but they did a smart way, build around him with weapons that he needed, and that's what you got. Is now can he deliver on when it matters the most?
Agreed. Yeah. And like you said, he's a bright young star, and he's going to do big things, I think. But this division can go any way. Like there's four possible solutions, if not all four of those possible solutions. But to win the division itself, I'm going to go with the Raiders. That might hurt me in the long run, but I'm going with them. So
I had to say too because that's my team's rival and stuff that in
yeah,
a way, but
right.
like yeah, because I had the Raiders and then the Chiefs and then the Broncos and then the Chargers.
Okay, so you're putting Herbert at last. All right,
I'm
gotcha.
not saying they're gonna have a bad year.
Right.
Is you have other teams too, but like,
Yeah, that's true.
is it possible? Can it make all four can make the playoffs? Is so you division or playoffs? You got the four winning teams in the
Right.
division. That's four right there. Now they just had the other team has to beat out three people or teams to make it to the division. And
Right.
it's possible. It's very, very possible with this
Yeah.
team.
Yeah. This division's scary um, for any team, really, no matter which division or side of NFC or AFC you are. This it's a scary division. So um, I'm looking
I
forward to
agree.
seeing because it guarantees at least one fantastic game, if not many, this season with the amount of great or awesome teams that are on this division. So we'll see.
I'm definitely ready for this. I subscribed to NFL Plus, so I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. I'm
Yeah.
like
How is that NFL Plus? You like it?
so let me tell you guys about NFL Plus. There's a little quick one now. It's cool in a way. I want to say it's we don't know it's better than NFL Sunday Ticket yet because we're not in the regular seasons yet, and we have a lot. We only have one preseason game, and that was the Hall of Fame game.
Right.
But you get the NFL access. You get Good Morning Football. So there's a good valuable shows that get caught up with your NFL and stuff like that. And if your team is out of the market, I would strongly get this. It's not expensive at all. It's
Yeah.
really not. You
How
get the
much is it?
$4.99. You got $4.99, and then that's just the regular NFL Plus. And then if you want a premium, it's $9.99.
Okay. Okay. So not too much out of the old pocketbook. I got you. Yeah.
No, it's not very at all. And like I said, if your team does not play in your local state or wherever, and you're like me, I'm a 49er fan. I don't get no 49er fans in Nebraska, so it's like, unless it's prime time. But like this would be a great thing to have if you're out of market teams.
Yeah. Well, good. That was a good plug. Hey, NFL, if you're watching, could you just throw us a few bucks? We're good. Yeah.
Come on, I'm helping you guys out here.
Right. But but until next time, catch us. I'm sure we'll be tackling the NFC next round,
Yes.
and come get our opinions. Oh yeah.
Love you. Peace.
Also, like,
subscribe.
subscribe, comment. Let me know if my hair's on fleek today. And I don't think fleek is a word anymore.
Well, let me look at that. It's on fleek.
That's why I love you, buddy. That's all right, y'all. Until next time.
Love ya. Peace.